I recently quit drinking. Thank you for your moment of silence. I quit drinking, and a lot of times people will clap for that, and that's just rubbing salt in the wound, you know. So like, yeah. But no, I quit drinking, and my friend's like, Michael, this is going to be great. You're going to get in touch with your emotions. You're going to start feeling things again. I immediately just felt rage, and I'm no longer friends with that motherfucker. The problem is that my feelings are guarded by what I call the trauma mafia, and the trauma mafia is paid exclusively in booze. So when I quit drinking, all of a sudden they show up like, hey, see, you ain't paid your dues in a while. It'd be a shame if someone drops them, oh, there's your dad leaving you to go on the last Grateful Dead tour. My wife decided to test my sobriety by bringing home a new puppy without telling me. So I come home, and there's this new puppy on the floor. He's cute. He's not a 10, but he's cute, you know? And immediately I tell him, like, baby, we gotta find this puppy a forever home. We can't keep him. We have enough animals as it is. And I realized real quickly that if you don't give people a level of urgency, nobody will take this little bastard. We kept telling him, don't worry, he's got a home for now. We just gotta find him a forever home. No. Listen, you gotta tell him, like, either you take him or Jesus is taking him. All of a sudden, he's got his own GoFundMe, a Kickstarter. He's blue check certified on Twitter or X or whatever Rocket Gum's calling it these days. So, listen, after the show, I got a puppy in my car. And either y'all take it or Jesus is taking it, okay? Nah, I'm kidding, we figured it out. We gave him to Jesus. He went to hell. Yeah. Turned out not all dogs go to heaven. My sobriety's been weird though, because I started studying weird stuff because of my sobriety. Like, I started getting into ribbon awareness, and I found out that there's this weird overlap of ribbons that don't make a whole lot of sense. Like, for example, orange is for hunger, ADHD, and self-injury. So if you are a hungry spastic cutter, orange is your ribbon. Purple is for epilepsy, domestic violence, and religious tolerance. So if you're an epileptic being beaten by your spouse for converting to Jediism, purple is your ribbon. Blue is for sex trafficking and slavery, arthritis, and child abuse. So if you have arthritis from beating kids into slavery, well, we don't have a ribbon for you, but we got this lovely seat in Congress. I've been going through a bit of a life crisis here recently, though. I know with the ponytail, you're probably thinking like a midlife crisis. That's for something else. Now, I wouldn't call what I'm going through a midlife crisis. What I'm going through right now is a premium life crisis, okay? This is a premium, no seeds, no stems, no ads, 97 octane unleaded, well, except for the paint chips I ate as a kid, premium life crisis. And there's a few differences too. Like, you got your basic midlife crisis, which is the 3 Bs, poops, boats, and BMWs. Basic midlife crisis, you know? For hipsters, they got a different one. It's the 3 Vs. It's vaginas, Vespas, and Volkswagens. They can't afford a boat, so they just buy a Vespa that they can't ride because their sling purse is loaded with Tom Waits records and it throws off their balance. Redneck's got one too. It's the 3 Ps. It's pussy, Pontiacs, and pontoon boats. Yeah, if you got a 67 GTO and a 95 pontoon boat and a Morgan Wallen haircut, you can get any lake strange you want. You'll be drowning in it. Not pussy, the lake, because they don't need the life jackets. No, I'm growing my hair out to donate to Locks of Love. So, yeah. I just want to see what a St. Jude's kid would look like in a Just for Men Touch of Grey wig. I just want to see these kids be grown a little bit. You know, I want to let them do some grown shit. Like, I think we should let them smoke. What, are they going to get cancer? mean, what's Marlboro going to do to them that God hasn't already done? I think that the worst thing you can tell those kids is you're going to the Super Bowl. Because they only take the really sick ones to the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. When you see them on the Super Bowl, those kids are like dead before they get off the field. I'm sorry. You want to meet Taylor Swift? Not with that stage 2. You better metastasize another non-Hodgkin lymphoma. Get your ass to stage 4. You want to meet Tay-Tay? I worry about that joke, not because I'm making fun of kids, but because I'm afraid Taylor Swift fans are going to find me. All of a sudden, they're just going to find me decapitated in the back alleyway. They're in their apartment dancing in their pajamas like, you'll never, ever, ever be put back together. I've been married now for 10 years. It's awesome, yeah, I love it. And my wife is awesome. My wife, in 2015, she bought our first home without a real estate agent, without a lawyer. She did everything herself. She grinded down, figured it out, and she bought us our first home. And thanks to this new election, I am now going to be a first-time homeowner. Property can't own property. I did figure out how to have a happy wife, Like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know how to have a happy wife. No, I figured out the fucking secret, man. You got to learn swipe to text. Like everybody types like this, but if you learn swipe to text, Listen, I spelled anti-disestablishmentarianism on her clip. Yes, I found it. And she's still coming right now. That's a lie. I still don't know where it is. My wife's helped me out a whole lot, though. I didn't learn how to drive until I was 35. It's okay, I know I'm a loser. But my wife was the one that had to teach me how to drive. Which, listen, if you ever want to test your marriage, have your spouse teach you something at 35 that you should have learned at 16 that isn't sexual. She uses some of the same language that we use in the bedroom. She'd be like, Michael, slow down. It's not a race. No, your friends can't have a ride. No, Michael, that's an exit only. My road rage is a little different too, since I don't have like 20 years of road rage built up. Like my road rage is just slightly different. I don't just cuss people out on the road, I curse them. Like somebody will cut me off in traffic and I'm like, I hope your HOA fees go up. Somebody's tailgating me, I'm like, I hope your honor roll student gets consensually pregnant. It's okay, I live in Virginia, we got a plan for that. It ain't plan A, but it definitely ain't plan C, Listen, plan C is just bleach, Don't get mad at me about that. I'm not the politician that said ovaries equal overreach, okay? Listen, if men could get pregnant, abortion clinics would be a one-stop shop. It'd be a gun store, liquor store, abortion clinic. And I'll be attached to a Chevy dealership. They'd have a scrape sign and drive sales event. 14-week abortion, how about 14 months no interest payments on the new Chevy Silverado? No, if men could have babies and get abortions, abortions would be like sporting events, It'd be like a monster truck rally. You just hear it on the radio,
Sunday, 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 live at the Civic Center. Watch Bill the Birth Butcher Blevins and his Kildula, Irish the in utero euthanizer as they evict his 28-week fetus. Knock, knock, Redstone, motherfucker. Get your tickets now to sit in the splash zone. Won't sell you the entire coat hanger, but you'll only need the tube. You cut down to the arena, and Bill the Birth Butcher Blevins is in a no-fear apron with an Ed Hardy painted shop back next to him. He's all stirred up, just up here, and he's like, "My buddy, your champion!" So I don't have any kids.
Shocker, ain't it? You guys have been a great crowd. Now I'll have fun. Thank you. My name's Michael.